Sorry that I'm late.
Listen, I was just out in the audience just now, and I said I was preparing to interview you today, and I thought, who am I kidding? They know more about you than we could possibly ever know. What is there one piece of information they may not know about Donnie Wahlberg, because they think they know everything?
I have to have one thing.
One?
I have to say one.
One thing, okay.
Can I just say one?
Sure.
Because they know which color underwear I wear. They know how I wear my socks. They know which foods I like and why. Yeah.
They know all about your tattoos.
Tattoo.
Singular.
See?
Who wants to tattoo them before the morning's over?
I want to get one of these tattooed.
So, Donnie, I'm going to go into the audience. I'm sure that we have a couple of people who like to ask you some questions, if that's okay with you. Are you cool with that?
Beautiful, yes.
All right. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to ask. We're going to down here. Okay. First of all, Donnie.
Yes.
Crying people. People are crying here.
It's bitterly cold. It's not good.
Donnie, a question. Come on, you guys. Let's go. What do you got? Okay. Well, this guy. We go with. They just want to look at you. What's your question, sweetie?
Hey Donnie, first off, I think you're an amazing artist. My question to you is, like, what's the biggest challenge that you had to face, like, growing in the music industry and throughout your whole life?
Challenge?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good question. You picked a guy, and you
I
picked a great question. You want to stump me early.
Do you know why I picked a guy? Look, everyone has their cameras up and they're crying. There's no choice in the matter.
I think, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm just sort of believing, you know, that what I'm doing is the right thing. You know, was really probably the biggest challenge. You know, as a kid growing up in the streets in Boston, you know, I was the 8th of 9 kids, and I think I was the 2nd of 9 to graduate from high school. You know, to even really, yeah. Dropouts. You know, it's just to sort of have the confidence or the belief or the work ethic. I really don't know where it came from. You know, I suppose it probably came from my dad and my mom, who you know, had random jobs to sort of feed all 9 of us. But whatever it is, you know, I'm just glad that I just kind of kept showing up to the fight, and you know, no matter how doubtful moments might have been in my life, I sort of just kept sort of thinking there was something better out there for me if I just kept, you know, showing up and doing the work. So.
Hey, Donnie, when you joined New Kids, so you were in your teens when you joined New Kids all those years ago.
Yes.
Did you think then that you'd be doing now what you're doing? Did you have a 15-year plan at the time?
Well, sort of. I mean, I just didn't consider the scope, perhaps, and I didn't know about the acting part. You know, I didn't know that would ever sort of happen. I think for me, it was, when I was a kid and was first, you know, putting New Kids together, I imagined like getting a moped or a Honda scooter or something like that, where I could just drive around and have a cute girl on the back, and because that was something I could never have. You know, we didn't even have a family car growing up. My dad's work truck. It was it. We took the subway, and it was like the idea of blockheads. Hey! Just the idea of, you know, I never saw it past Boston. You know, it was always like Rocky. You know, my dream was like to jog down the street and the guy says, "Hey, Rocco!" Except it would be Donnie instead of Rocky.
Hey, Donnie, Sarah's got a question for you. Stand up, Sarah, so he can see you. What's your question for Donnie Wahlberg?
My question is, what was your favorite video that you ever made with the New Kids?
I don't want to give a quick answer because I'll probably get it wrong. I think, what's that? Cover Girl? All right, I'm going to choose Cover Girl.
Okay, we got somebody over here. What's your name?
Kara?
Kara, what's your question for Donnie Wahlberg?
I was just wondering, in terms of your acting career, you've ended up playing a lot of police officers. Was that a choice? Do you like playing them, or is that just dumb?
I thought when you were younger.
I watched all the policemen arresting my brothers. And, I paid close attention, and I showed up on set the first time to play a policeman, and I knew how to hold the gun. I knew how to cut. No, I don't know why. It's strange. I play, bad guys and cops a lot, and fortunately, I just did a movie, Zookeeper, and well, I guess I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not a cop. I'm a zookeeper, and it's a comedy, and you get to see me be different than you've ever seen me.
Great.
So that's good.
You're a voice in that movie.
No,
You're the actual character.
I'm a dude, yeah.
But then you're on there with, this is the Zookeeper, which comes out in the new year.
Yeah.
Cher is one of the voices. I think she's a
Yeah,
giraffe.
Cher is a giraffe, yes.
And who else is in that? What else?
Well, there are live, real humans playing some parts, and then there are animals in the zoo who have voices, and those are Adam Sandler, Sylvester Stallone, Cher, Nick Nolte, and then the zookeepers are Kevin James, Rosario Dawson, myself, Leslie Bibb, and
So a little further stretch for them, because they have to, Cher has to get into character and be a giraffe, and I guess you must feel pretty slight compared to that when you just have to show up as a human.
I don't know how you get in character to be a giraffe, but I will say it's a tragic no, seriously, we need a moment of quiet. The giraffe, that movie Giraffe,
Yeah.
the actor Giraffe, the real giraffe,
Right.
he passed away during the shooting of the film.
Way to bring the room down.
Wait a minute. Let's bring the room back up over here.
One more question.
What's your name?
Jennifer and
And what's your question for Don?
you have a lot of family. I'm just wondering if they're supportive of your work or if they're critical of your work and they come back.
Family?
You're
They're all haters. They're supportive. I think most people really didn't believe it. For me, the getting back with the new kids and the whole process was hi man. It was sort of I had to just kind of, I don't know, I think it's ostrich. They kind of stick their head in the ground and don't come out. I just kind of put blinders on because I had worked for a long time to sort of build up some type of career as an actor, and I know a lot of people thought, what are you doing? New Kids again is going to be really terrible, and you'll probably be playing in bar rooms, and I think everyone was skeptical. What's that? Well, they underestimated the power of you, my dear.
We're going to play the casting couch, and if you'd like to play with us this morning, give us a call at 416-870-1045. We'll take the 25th caller for Bon Jovi tickets. That's what we're going to give away. All right. On the casting couch. Coming up, it's 8:32.